It's Jack Holder out of gate number 2 that's made a superb start. Here comes Bartosz Zmarzlik. Oh, it's down! Oh, that's a heavy crash. Wow, he ran out of room there. Drama. Championship leader, world champion, off the bike. At the back
speed at that point on the track.
Always
well.
up. Good news.
I think he is. I think Jack Holder's in front. He's chosen his line. He actually hasn't gone right to the fence. Admittedly, the handbars actually have hit the back there of Jack Holder's bike. But it would be really harsh to say that Jack Holder's done anything wrong there.
He knows he's there.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot worse, that. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, he was sort of lucky to get off
done
the
a big bonus there because he's high speed. Jack Holder coming across hard, but he has the right to. He's out in front. Not a lot of room.
Yeah.
But fortunately for him, he'll be just a little bit shocked, but he's okay. There's the confirmation. He is excluded from the rerun. Front of his home crowd here this evening. Heat number 4 then. Tapes up and we're underway. Gate number 3 with Jakob Torsell just about getting there alongside Anders Thompson, but creeping around the inside is Lingwood. Lingwood, what a first turn from him. Oh! Jakob Torsell slammed into the fence down the back straight. To see exactly what went on, and an exclusion will be coming.
Yeah, makes a decent start from gate 3. Works quite well tonight so far. That's what sort of unsettles everything. Freddie Lindgren makes a massive charge off the corner up the inside in blue. Actually moves over a little earlier than perhaps you would expect him to. That really caught Anders Thompson out. No blame there. And of course the one on the outside has no room left whatsoever. And that's Jakob Torsell, goes down quite hard.
Well, the catalyst there may well have been Freddie.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely Freddie Lindgren.
Freddie.
He just moved over quicker than you would have thought he would have done.
Yeah, no fault. This is going to be a tough call, actually, for the referee, because Jakob Torsell really was an innocent victim there.
Yeah.
He just had nowhere to go at all, and it'll be hard on him if he is excluded, but...
Very hard.
Oh.
There, Anders Thompson's been moved over, no fault of his own. He's rattled into Jakob Torsell. That's just knocked him sideways. The foot peg, handlebars, everything had gone into the fence.
Freddie Lindgren. Here we go then, heat number 8. Tapes are up, and Mikkel Mikkelsen out of gate number 2 has made a superb start. Torsell, though, with that run round the outside, that's fabulous for him. He propels himself to the front. Mikkelsen in second place, Bewley coming through in third, but Woofenden there, right round the inside, goes from last to second. Smart move from the former champion. Now he's gone round the inside. Is it going to work? No, Torsell just about hanging on out in front. Bewley now. Bewley trying to creep up the inside. You can throw a blanket over second, third and fourth. Mikkelsen far too wide. That just isn't working in turns 3 and 4. But Torsell now having to ride defensively because Woofenden coming on strong. The outside line really is looking quite a challenge. Look at Bewley there. Bewley really wide, but very vulnerable to going backwards. Woofenden, though, coming on strong.
Yeah, when you try elect to ride around the fence, you do leave a big hole up the inside. Bewley riding a little bit more mid-track. Doesn't normally work, but Woofenden's, just made his way to the front. Jakob Torsell had got a bit defensive, but a great ride from Woofenden.
Brilliant ride from Ty Woofenden. Big race for Woofenden here, needs points badly. Tapes are up, and Zmarzlik's made a nice start on the inside, fires himself to the front. Robert Lambert, though, is very threatening on the outside. Can he make it? Not quite. Chops back to the inside, or tries to, but Zmarzlik's got it covered. Tell you what, Zmarzlik's riding around on the concrete. Yeah, he's riding a different track here because Robert Lambert coming on strong here, putting all sorts of pressure on the championship leader. But how on earth does Zmarzlik do it? He's just refusing to allow Robert Lambert to come round him.
Yeah, it's rare to see Zmarzlik riding so defensive. He's riding through gate 3, very narrow down the straight. He clearly doesn't feel he's got the speed. On the other hand, Robert Lambert has. He's done him around the outside.
Oh,
no,
here we go again. Zmarzlik
working the outside.
Just will not be denied the championship leader. Bartosz Zmarzlik once again showing great determination. Lambert nearly running into the back of him. What a race this is. Robert Lambert trying to force his way through, but Zmarzlik unbelievably wins that race. He's 16 to Bartosz Zmarzlik. just keeping an eye on riders. Settling down then. Semi-final number 1. Here in Malilla tonight. Tapes are up, we're underway. Frick, but it's Lindgren. Lindgren's made it out of gate number 2. Perfect from here. Here comes Holder. Holder around the outside. Oh, tight down the back straight. Bewley now coming into 3rd place. I thought they were going to clash there. Bewley's made it through. What a move from Dan Bewley, and Holder's gone from 2nd to the back. Wow, I didn't see that coming, but Dan Bewley, right place, right time. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Freddie Lindgren once again out of shape, out of gate, turn number 2. Bewley looking very threatening in 2nd place.
Yeah, Bewley's got to be smart and wise now. He's just got to creep around the inside. He cannot afford to. Once again, Lindgren's got brave with that setup. But Bewley's got to be careful. He can't overcommit. He's got to just stay there. 2nd place will do him.
Tied out in front, Freddie Lindgren with a couple of mistakes. Bike turning almost inside out there. Certainly a bit of a handful out in front. One lobster blast round the final corner. And Freddie really has had to work there, but a good ride from Bewley. And Bewley's through to his 1st final. Here we go then. 2nd semi-final. Who's going to make the final here in Malilla tonight? Martin Vašilik. What a start. Fantastic. He chose right. He was confident. It works out. Dudek around the outside. Here he comes. Can he get to the front? What a return to form for Patrick Dudek. Bartosz Zmarzlik now under pressure from Robert Lambert. Dudek's hit the front. What a ride from him. Fantastic stuff from him, but Zmarzlik, can he do anything about it? Can he make the final here this evening?
Dudek, if he can hang on to this, will be on his way to his 1st final of the year, but Martin Vašilik's got to ride smart. We haven't seen Zmarzlik riding around the outside. It's a rare night for him, not feeling too confident with the bike underneath him, but he's not going to give up.
Bartosz Zmarzlik with just over a lap to go to find his way. He's coming on, he's winding it on. Martin Vašilik's going to have to ride with eyes in the back of his head. Down the back straight for the last time. It's going to be awfully difficult for Zmarzlik. Surely he can't get through now. No, he misses out. Patrick Dudek. 4 big laps to conclude the event here in Malilla. Green lights on, tapes are up, and Vašilik's made a super start on the inside. Lindgren now having to go wide. Dudek up the inside. Here comes Bewley trying to square it off. He's into 3rd. Is he into 2nd? He's going to follow Vašilik through. Is he? Yes, he is. Lindgren now trying to respond. How did he do that? Gets himself back into 2nd place. But what a start from Vašilik.
Yeah, great start from Vašilik. He actually out-Freddie Lindgren. He just kept the wheels in line right down by the curb, found that grip that Freddie Lindgren has been using all night. And Bewley's coming back now. He's going to work the outside. It's going to be hard round there. He's got a couple of quick riders in front of him.
Oh, Freddie Lindgren read that. Oh! Wiped out.
Oh, that was a hard crash. Lindgren's gone down hard on a column.
It's very disappointing for him. But I think concern at the moment. We're showing the replay, so I'd like to think he's okay.
Yeah, he's gone down hard on his head and his neck and his shoulder.
Yeah. I do hope that we didn't show those replays too soon, but I do believe he's on his feet, which is great news, because that was an awful-looking crash.
Yeah, I think, Martin just tempted him to make the move. He just didn't need to run across that hot. He really should have just stuck to his line, and possibly he would have raced him down the straight and come out.
So there's it is. Drama in the final. Really good to see Freddie Lindgren making his way back into the pits.
Got a feel for Martin Vašilik. He'd done a good job off the inside. That bike, to me, certainly the front wheel, but I think it was pretty much destroyed, so he's going to have to be changing bikes for the rerun.
Indeed he will, but Martin Vašilik will be a touch frustrated, but nonetheless walked away.
That's good to see.
First thing he did, just to apologise for that move, and
creep around the inside, use that fresh bit of dirt right by the curb.
Here we go then, final time of the night, tapes are up, and Vašilik's got away pretty well on the inside. Dudek's there, Bewley's having to chop back to the inside down the back straight. What an effort from Vašilik. Just been literally forced off the bike there in that clash, and he fires himself to the front. Bewley trying to get the better of Dudek, neck and neck for 2nd place. Dudek running wide there, locks up, and that allows Bewley through. Will he respond?
Yes, he does.
Oh, not quite. It's really tight for second place, but wow, Martin Vašilik showing some character here.
Yeah, he is, and you can't say he doesn't deserve it. He'd made a great start in the first attempt, was leading the race comfortably. Bewley's really winding it up, but the grip is not out there for him to do his usual thing. He's now looking up the inside.
Bewley's in the front! What a move from Dan Bewley from nowhere! Bewley hasn't made a final all season long, and it looks like in his first appearance in the final he's going to win. Oh, he took Martin Vašilik by surprise there, no doubt about it. What a night for Dan Bewley! Can't believe it! Wow, that is quite spectacular. Crept round the inside, but there was very little room there, and just squeezed up the inside, having worked the outside for 2/3 of the race.
Just seemed to go past
back
him
in the
too
winner's
easily.
circle now for Dan Bewley, his third Grand Prix win of his career. He messed up a couple of times. He should have been in finals earlier on in the season. And in front of his home crowd on his home track here in Sweden, he picks up his first win of the year. Fantastic achievement. Got a feel for Vašilik. Looked like he had the win.
Yeah, and he'd done so well to pick himself up after that really heavy fall. I think you're right. I think Dan Bewley just surprised him. He didn't expect the attack to be coming from the inside, but great night for Dan Bewley.